Hello everyone and welcome on the Papier de Rêve channel. I'm Ursula and today I will be painting with you a bouquet of flowers. You can have a look on my bouquet, it's on the top right corner on my video. It's just a head of hydrangea and some blue thistle. Hydrangea can look a bit difficult to paint because of the quantity of little flowers in one head, but in fact there is no need to paint all the flowers. Just a few of them is just enough to give this impression of hydrangea flowers. So I'm starting this watercolor painting in a very loose way. I'm just putting some colors on my paper, and hydrangea flowers are well known for their multitude of colors. There is pink, orange, green and even blue in it. And I want all those colors in my first wash. I'm trying also to keep the color simple, so I'm using just a few of them. For the hydrangea part, I'm using permanent alizarine crimson, Quinacridone gold, some Viridian and some Winsor red. And for the thistle part, it's of course ultramarine blue and an inch of permanent alizarine crimson to get this violet color. And I'm very sorry for that, but I have forget to press the record button, so I miss just a few parts of my painting, but it's okay because I will do exactly the same right now with the rest of my painting. So during this time I let my painting dry totally, my first wash totally dry, and then I'm starting to add some flowers in my hydrangea head. I like to take my time when I do this because it's quite a long process, but if you go step by step it will go very smoothly. When I create hydrangea flowers, I like to draw a petal and then blur it so on one edge to get a little bit of an ethereal aspect, and it helps to blend with the other petals and flowers on the head of hydrangeas. I will also play with the colors, so my base color is pink. Here it's permanent alizarine crimson, very diluted, so it's very pink. And you can also use Winsor red, also very diluted, and it will be a nice color of pink. And to this pink I will add a little bit of Quinacridone gold, and I will get a peachy color, a little bit more orangey, and it will add a nice shade in my hydrangea head. There is also some green in this hydrangea, so I will add some Viridian to my mix of color, but I will be very careful with this Viridian because green plus red equal gray, so I will add more green than red in this mix. And now I've started a head of thistle. It's a very hard word to pronounce, but I hope I pronounce it well. So for the thistle, I just make some brush strokes with lots of sharp point, because it's the most important thing when you think about thistles, all these pointy things. And so I'm concentrate myself on that, and I blur some other parts to make it blend with the rest. For the thistle color, I'm using ultramarine blue with a little bit of permanent alizarine crimson to get this very slightly violet hue. And I'm making a gradient towards the green with Viridian, so that I get this idea of the thistles. There is not much difference between the leaves and the flower, so I express that by the gradient between the blue and the green. The two thistle at the bottom of my page are a bit more details than the other one on the top. In fact, when I go on the top, I will make them less and less details, so that the focal point is really on the hydrangea and the thistle on the bottom. I think I'm saying that quite often, but I will repeat it again today. There is no need to put too much detail on a painting. You have to be confident that your spectator will understand your image and make his own history with your image. And I'm still building my image step by step by adding another layer of flower on the hydrangea and adding some little details one by one. And while I'm adding those little details, I just want to say that my channel has 1 year. I think it was 2 or 3 weeks ago. I forget about that date, but it's very interesting. It was like a challenge for me to start this channel, and a year after, I'm very happy with this channel. I'm learning something every week, and I can see my progress. Also, I've improved a lot. And when I look back at the video 1 year ago, I can see that improvement. So I think that if I can do it, you can do it also. And it's just with practice and exercising that you can improve your technique and have fun also. And if you have some question or some request, don't hesitate to let me know in the comments, and maybe I will make a video about it. I'm here to help and to share my passion, so yeah, please tell me if you want to see something in particular. But let's go back to today's painting. I don't know if you have noticed it, but I've kept only one brush during all this painting. It's a brush in squirrel hair. It's a very handy brush because you can do a big wash and also very fine details with it. So it's an ideal brush for beginners. And let's talk about the supply I use. So I'm using this brush, Escoda Aquario number 18. For the color, I'm using Ultramarine blue, Viridian, Quinacridone gold, permanent alizarine crimson, and Winsor red. And the paper is Canson Héritage in rough. And I'm still adding little details here and there. It's all those little details that will make this hydrangea look quite natural. This watercolor painting was really enjoying to paint because first of all I love hydrangea. I think it's a beautiful flower and very fresh, and I don't know, those colors are very appealing to me. And it's one of those watercolors and that I can put my brain away and just paint piece by piece, very slowly and without rushing and stressing myself. And at the end I get a very nice watercolor painting with perhaps a little bit odd composition because everything is at the bottom, but with drips of water it makes it more aerial and a bit more powerful. And this video is now ending. Thanks for watching. I hope you like it. Please check the blog post for a bit more information about this painting. And please tell me what you think about it. See you soon.